Welcome back to Politics Watch. This is Sir P. Me have to go back to this Jada Chiefs thing. I know some love the hot topic thing, love the 3-day story thing, but this can't go so. Me have to revisit this case. Now that we hear Jada Chiefs say money and what to lawyer before it even reach a trial, before it even reach the courthouse, and then we see just how lenient the quote-unquote system was with Jada Chiefs. We have to go back to the original story. As them say, where there is smoke, there is usually fire. Because when time I look on the story that come out of the papers, our lawyer said some things there at the time did sound real spooky. But now that's where say big money transfer, money don't even return. Make we address it. But before I go any further, I go play exactly what Jada Chief say. Just so I know what is the problem is, because this sound to me like justice for sale. Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Minister of Justice, Leader of Opposition, people them want to know, inquiring minds would like to know. So make we see exactly what the problem is, or maybe you're not spot it. Some are going to spot it and some not spot it, but listen up, check this out.
My lawyer, he had me wire him $50,000. The court fee, Jamaican money, only came out to $5,000. He kept all that money. They didn't reimburse me. He did send back $4,000, but I just had to take that L. But I'm glad that I'm out. I'm back in the States, but I had to just take a big old elbow. But I wired the money as soon as they told me the fee. I wired him the money. This before we even went to court, but he was saying he already had everything already lined up with the judge and stuff. So I'm like, okay, he know what he's talking about. The lady read out the number or the amount we had to pay in court, and I'm like, oh, so he gonna give us the money back? Never got the money back.
Now, since it's public information, we now know that the lawyer them for Jada Chiefs and Gregory Wright were Martin Thomas and a politician by the name of Michael Hemmings. The article is still on your screen, a Martin Thomas attack. Remember, Jada Chiefs in a foreign country, she link a lawyer tell her something. The way she frightened now will want to go back to her country. Well, she will want to get, bust the case. Them give her a figure and she just send the money. Now, I'm no legal expert, so you have to help me out here, so. Them tell her the fee before them even go to court. Them give her a figure, a big figure, right, before them even reach in a court. And you heard it for yourself. Say, the lawyer tell her, said, him don't link with the judge already. Remember, them don't even reach in a courthouse yet. Money exchange, lawyer link with judge, and court date don't even reach yet. What is justice for sale? Quote unquote justice. One of these lawyers, Hemmings, is a politician. PNP. Mark Golding, you're a lawyer, right? Is this how law thing work at Jamaica? Is it standard practice for somebody getting in trouble, you send them some money, and then lawyer and judge link, and then the somebody going to court a couple days after? I don't know, maybe that's how it work. Maybe that's what is written in the law books. I'm not familiar with it. I'm just a little YouTuber asking some questions. But that don't sound too right to me. Matter of fact, a lot of things don't sound too right or look too right with this case. I could look further into it. So now we know that big money exchange before them even reach a courthouse. We could look back on what the lawyer said. There were no convictions recorded against them. None were to be recorded, and it doesn't affect them traveling here again. Hold on. There were no convictions. The fact that they were, when they get fined, is after them give is either you're guilty, not guilty, and then you get a punishment. So the conviction that the fact that they have to pay a fine means say it's a conviction. Again, I don't know. Legal experts help me out. If you have to pay a fine in a court, there must have been some, either you plead guilty, not guilty, right? And then the judge says, alright, you plead guilty, but you only get a fine. That's still a conviction from what I'm aware of. If there was no conviction, then that would mean say you wouldn't have to pay no money because you're not guilty, you're not getting a conviction, you bust the case fully. What happened, Jada Chief's version of bust the case is to get off light. Right? If when you actually bust the case, you're not guilty and you walk out of the courtroom, you're not paying no money. No, I know people are going to say, well, you try to say, no, the law better than a lawyer. No, I'm just saying I'm a bit confused. Help me out. This is where things get really spooky. According to Martin Thomas, they are allowed to travel with their firearm as long as it is in a firearm safe, but the blunder I lay at the foot of customs. They are allowed to travel with what? As long as it is in what? Me never hear that from the day I was born. They who? Now I understand that some high-level diplomats, right, get for travel with them security, and we know when certain bigwigs visit the country, then carry them own bodyguards, and I imagine then carry them own firearms, so maybe for them, right. But the regular American citizen can just carry a weapon to come to Jamaica as long as it is in a firearm safe. What do you mean by that? The man just said they are allowed to travel. We might talk about, they must have talked about regular American citizens, jailer chiefs, and so they must say, right, they are allowed to travel with the firearm as long as it's in a firearm safe, and they might blame customs. I would love if somebody can clarify that. Are you telling me that any Billy Joe, any Gwyneth can just visit Jamaica with them matic as long as it's in a firearm safe? When we see this, I literally reach out and link. Because you know we have PIA and immigration and everything. And they must say them never hear this yet. People have to reach out to other people. Man, I link customs people. I never got an answer by the time I make this video, but I wait for you because I want to know. Somebody clarify this, please. They, Billy Joe and Gwyneth, can just travel to Jamaica with their matic as long as it's in a firearm safe? Is that so? He goes on to state that the firearm is checked and the airline is to notify customers that firearm is on board, and airlines right away, this is a private jet. Anyway, the airline is to notify customers that firearm is on board, and then customs should meet the plane to take control of the firearm and then hand it over thereafter once they ensure the holder had the requisite permits. At the same time, there was a mishap which caused the firearm to be handed over to her. What me just read a while ago? I don't know, every time I look on this case, because this completely missed me the first time around. This applies to every single US citizen who is armed. Right? So those hand over firearm, airline notify customs then take the firearm and give it back to Billy Joe and Gwyneth in Jamaica. I refuse to believe this. Right. Somebody clarify it please in the comment section. Because I want everybody to see it. We know so when, for example, when President Obama and people that visit Jamaica, we know so them security have weapons on them. So we know so they might go through something like this. But any Billy Joe and any Gwyneth can just carry in them weapons as long as it's in a firearm safe and customs hand over and take back on. That is extraordinary. That is extraordinary. If something goes so, that would do nothing more than reaffirm to me that the Jamaican politicians, past and present, don't give a monkey back foot about the Jamaican people. If you tell me say Billy Joe and Gwyneth can carry the matic to protect themselves at Jamaica, but Jamaicans can barely protect themselves at Jamaica. Jamaicans too can barely get licensed firearm, can barely get permit to carry freedom weapons. Right? You tell me say Billy Joe and Gwyneth can just put for them now and safe, then hand over to customs and then them walk around Jamaica with matic. Either this lawyer is trolling or somebody have to lose them work. So one of your favorite officials them need to come out come say, this lawyer, Martin Thomas, don't know what I'm talking about and nothing go so. Because people of Jamaica, if something goes so, if such a law is on the book for real, if such a loophole is in the system for Uncle Sam citizens, for foreign citizens, I want to take any on serving or even pass politicians seriously again, then the Guinness Book of World Records must make a new section and write under it, right, the biggest dummies in the world, and then under it they must put Jamaicans. If something like this exists, if this lawyer man here is not trolling and something goes so, open to realize those serious citizens. Then people would have take Jamaicans for fool and Jamaicans would be fool. A matter of fact, I'd go as far as to say, if Billy Joe and Gwyneth, any Billy Joe and Gwyneth is allowed to carry them weapons to come to Jamaica, as long as it's in a one safe and then customs take it and hand it over to if something goes so, any Billy Joe and Gwyneth, then we need to change the name of the island from Jamaica to Coney Island. We need to get some of them white tiger there, right? We need to get one man jump through one hoop ring with fire because it's a circus. can't be a sovereign nation with no law like that. This liar man better be trolling, and if he is trolling, he needs to be held accountable. His fraternity need to say, what you tell the Jamaican people say? Even if you explain where him get this from. What you mean they're allowed to travel with their firearm as long as in the firearm safe? His peers in the law fraternity need to ask him what him talk about, can I make them look like a joke right now? Or maybe something goes so, and Jamaicans a joke. Once again, me know say certain high level bodyguards and them people there. Me know say them have a way of carrying weapons in the country legally, because when it comes down to diplomatic, countries dealing with other countries and leaders, and me know say right, there are means and ways, but the way him word it and in the context, he cannot be talking about Barack Obama's bodyguard, he cannot be talking about the Secret Service. He may not talk about regular citizens, because Jada Chiefs are regular citizens. Look on the screen again. Neither defendant was required to surrender their fingerprints to the police. Excuse me? We're not required to surrender fingerprints. You get catch with. He goes on to state, my client even asked when we were finished if she would be able to come back to Jamaica because she loved Jamaica and she had a great time. And her ladyship, Justice Wilshire, said she's free to come back anytime she wants. So, is that the judge who Jada said, the lawyer tell her say blink with? How often Jamaicans got a friend who catch case and the judge say, yo, you can come back anytime you want, Right? I heard you had a great time in Texas. Come back anytime you want. Even though we just catch up on a gun charge. Come back to Texas. How often you go in front of the court and the judge basically sound like represent the Jamaica Tourist Board. The judge will say, hey, come back anytime you want, man. Jamaica, Irie, man. No problem, man. You see, why this is extra spooky is because we used to say 50,000 to get sent over. And man say, them link with the judge already. It sound like everybody happy. Then one Jada come back. They like, listen, Jada, make sure you come back next year. Hurry up and come back there, Jada. And bring her next 50 grand with you. It's just unfortunate that she came to celebrate her 24th birthday. Had a lovely time, but it was just a situation about a damper on it. We sure to them people are real in the business. The man who used to stand up said that Jada Chiefs, that's Michael Hemmings. The man actually gave a toast. And I said to her, I said, listen, yeah, you have a little mishap, but you had some excellent lawyers for sure. If you can go down a foreign country, right, get with somatic, go in front of the judge and get the most lenient sentencing possible. You can't get no more lenient than that. Then, him right, you see what I must say? Look how the man boasted, man. Richard Hemmings, Esquire the Third. Me da love to know, is either him or Martin Thomas, or which one of them Jada send the money to. Which one of them link with the judge. See, what me want to know is, if Jamaica is in such a state where the Minister of Justice or the Minister of National Security, whoever is responsible for this, I go hear something like this and pretend like they know you are going. Them I go pretend like they just hear an American celebrity say them send big money to a lawyer link with judge, before them reach in a court, the person go in a court and get the leanest possible sentencing ever. To the point that the judge will say, yo, make sure you come back, and you can come back anytime, dear. Irie, man. And nobody not address it. The leaders them just go like, sorry, make this blow over a 2-day story. And the Jamaican people now demand answers. Let me say this to the Jamaican public. You deserve everything when you get. Stop complaining about corruption. Stop complaining about nepotism. You deserve everything when you get, because something like this can happen. I want to hear this on a 1-day story. You just heard say lawyer and judge are linked, big money are run before people even reach. We are talking about Jada Chiefs. Imagine some 116s. Imagine some big wigs. Jada Chiefs is no 116. We are talking about 50,000. So one to the man them who can send 500,000. So now ask the questions. We deserve everything we want to get. A complete joke. This is not no Jamaica. This is not no Jamaican island. This is Coney Island. Bring out the roller coaster them and the clowns. It's a circus. Puppy show thing. The Jamaican people get the leaders they deserve and the nation they deserve. Tap on the knives and stop complaining. This is what you want. If you never want it, you'll get changes already. It's been almost 6 decades. We don't believe you. Anyway, Patreon Squad, big up on himself. BIA, don't know, more life. Vulture Squad, stay circling. Bless.